If you're in sales, what do you want more than anything else? Besides money, of course. Pipeline. In my experience, the best way to build pipeline is through channel partners. We'll talk about it today on the Hits 5. Hello again, everybody. This is Brandon Grieve with High Impact Technical Sales, enabling and inspiring you to crush it in technical sales. Pipeline or sales funnel leads to sales, and sales lead to commission checks. If growing pipeline isn't at or near the top of your priority list, sales may not be the career for you. Assuming you're still with me, the million-dollar question is, how do I generate more sales pipeline? Well, there are many ways to generate pipeline, but in my experience, no other method provides more leverage than working with business partners. If you've been selling in the high-tech space for any amount of time, more than likely you've worked with business partners at some level. How you define what a business partner is depends largely on whether you're on the manufacturer side or on the reseller side. Regardless of which side of the table you're on, business partners are other companies we go to market or sell with, usually as part of a sales channel arrangement. If you're a manufacturer, your partners are most often value-added resellers or VARs who sell your product. If you're a VAR, your partners are generally manufacturers whose product you sell. This is obviously an oversimplification, but it at least provides a broad narrative for us to reference in this video. Over the next couple videos, we're going to explore 10 tips to multiply your sales pipeline with partners. As a sales leader, I often say, and I really do, just ask anyone on my team, the most effective way to grow and scale your business is through partners. And it's absolutely true. Not only have I personally used these practices successfully throughout my career, I've also observed that a strong partner practice is the #1 contributing success factor of the top performing sales teams. Before we get into the list, let me just remind you to smash the like button and leave a comment below. I truly do appreciate your feedback. And visit our homepage at highimpacttechsales.com for more in-depth content. With that, let's dive in. Number 1, focus on partners who share the same target market as you. This starts with having a firm understanding of your own ideal customer profile. Whether you target certain verticals like finance, healthcare, manufacturing, etc., organizations with a certain number of employees, annual revenues, or some combination of those or other demographics, you must know what your sweet spot is and be able to articulate it to others. The partners with whom you choose to do business should be targeting the same types of customers. I know, this may seem obvious, but trust me, what seems obvious isn't always practiced in the field. That said, it is truly fundamental in determining who is and is not an appropriate partner. I've seen many sales folks invest a lot of time attempting to recruit, build relationships with, and enable channel partners that are not properly aligned from a target market perspective. The result is a lot of wasted time by both parties and little to no sales to show for it. Don't make this mistake. Ensure that you and your partners are targeting the same customers. This will prove to be the most productive use of your time, resulting in more sales opportunities. Number 2, focus on partners who offer complementary products and services. It's rare, if not non-existent, that a single company can cover the entire market on their own. Unless a company manufactures, sells, installs, and then supports an entire turnkey solution directly to its end customers, they're generally just a part of an overall solution. Regardless of what you sell, on what other products and services are you dependent? What other products or services are dependent on yours? Providers of those products and services may be great business partners. For instance, if your company manufactures accounting software, it's highly dependent on certain infrastructure to first be in place. Servers, data storage, and network equipment are just a few examples of complementary products in this case. Who sells these products and services in your market? The answer to this question is probably an indication of who may be an ideal business partner. Find these companies, reach out to them, start building relationships, and identify accounts to work on together. This provides a mutual benefit as your combined effort increases sales opportunities for both parties. Number 3, focus on partners who have relationships with your target customers. If you've identified several partners with whom you share a target market and who sell complementary products and services, you're off to a great start. Sometimes, however, there are several potential partners who meet this criteria. You can't or shouldn't partner with everyone. So, how do you choose the right ones? Well, if you want to catch a lot of fish, where do you go fishing? Answer: where there's a lot of fish. You want to try and identify those partners who have a large market share in your target market. They have relationships with and/or are already doing business with your ideal customers and can make introductions. Obviously, the more the merrier. It's about getting the most at-bats. Of course, your competitors are likely going after these same partners. If so, it may take some time to gain market share and develop this partnership. You'll either have to be persistent and patient, or you may be better off finding a different partner. There are alternatives. Sometimes a new partner may be looking to break into your market and are willing to invest aggressively in sales and marketing efforts. This could be a great opportunity for the both of you. Number 4, identify and build rapport with individual partner classmates. What the heck is a partner classmate? If this term is foreign to you, don't worry. A partner classmate is simply a salesperson, a sales rep or sales engineer who works for one of your business partners. They are the individuals on the front lines who actually sell stuff to end customers. People do business with people they like and trust. To that end, it's of critical importance to develop relationships with the individual salespeople with your partner community. I recommend establishing a regular cadence, a routine schedule, with each of your classmates to have coffee, happy hour, lunch, or whatever to truly get to know each other. This doesn't mean that every single person at a given partner is going to want to do business with you, and that's okay. I often remind my team to just focus on building 1 or 2 solid relationships with each of their partners. All it takes in many cases is 5 or 6 go-to classmates per territory to build quite a lucrative business. Ideal partner classmates are those individuals with whom you have the most account overlap, who believe strongly in your company, product, and mission, with whom you get along with, who have similar goals and a drive to succeed. Before we wrap up this week's list, let me just remind you again to smash the like button and leave a comment below. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do that below and ring the notification bell so you'll be made aware when new videos come online. Also, visit our homepage at highimpacttechsales.com and consider subscribing to our mailing list. Finally, visit us on social media like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, among others. Number 5, establish a consistent business review cadence. While it's important to make time for the fun, relationshipy activities, at the end of the day, business has to get done. Business review meetings are a great way to discuss which accounts to jointly go after and to share knowledge about those accounts. Current sales opportunities, where the deal stands, recent activity, next steps, etc. What's working and what isn't working. What should we do more of or less of? That's certainly not an exhaustive list of possible discussion topics. The point is, it's imperative to maintain an open line of communication between you and your partner classmates. This should be done consistently. The frequency, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, etc., largely depends on how much business you're doing together. Another word of advice, don't try to boil the ocean. If you try to share and align your entire account list, you'll likely be disappointed when not much happens. I recommend identifying 2 to 3, probably no more than 5 accounts to focus on together. Create a plan of action for each of them. Define responsibilities and timelines, then hold each other accountable for the results. With that, we've rounded out the first 5 of our 10 tips to multiply your sales pipeline with partners. We're halfway home. I'll wrap up this week by reiterating the extreme importance of building a solid partner community. Of all the ways of developing a sales territory, I truly believe that there's no better way to do so than with partners. I hope this has helped you to think about your partners in a new light. Next week, we'll tie a bow on our 10 tips list. Until next time, be enabled, be inspired, and go crush it in technical sales.